in a stampede to become the new NDC. And that's very shocking. What is being said? We were in power. We didn't sign the LGBT bill into law. You understand? We didn't. NDC promised to sign and they won elections. Now we are in opposition. We are insisting that they should do what we didn't do. Now we are the most strident advocates for signing the bill.
Obviously,
do you understand what is happening?
I don't intend to obstruct you.
No, please, you can. You can.
The MPP is not saying that they should do what we didn't do.
Did you listen to the press conference?
The MPP is saying that do what you promised. That's what the MPP is saying.
Which is what we didn't do.
The MPP is saying do what you promised.
Which is what we didn't do.
We didn't do it, but you promised to do it. Do it.
Fantastic.
Do it. Fantastic. Why not telling us that now you will not do it?
Master, Collins, please. Don't do that to yourself.
No, I'm just telling you
what you are saying is that
yes,
today you have taken the place of the NDC and are insisting that the NDC should do what you didn't do.
Yes.
That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Abusia for me mamu nyina mo akwaba Edibaga and Nsem TV so. But more this be like video na be subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so be next time videos of this nature ba also nsa ebitima kabi na also watch the wadwen or comment section wasa. Say the munim ne femi Mr. President na me wasa me besom na if by chance de me ye ofen apeso boan which are through number na wase no adaroma nsabeka na news today so ya nyina akoso ni beso pounds so. Now another day I came across a video and I'm watching on social media and it took me barely 4 hours to watch the video over and over again. Now me share video no I decided me for free say politicians are disappointed Ghana mabunu. They be make say when you earn the goodwill of the people and you fail to acknowledge the fact that you've won the goodwill of the people, as a result of that, you have to be so much principled with it, they will rebel at the right time. In Kadia Nebe, I will say, youth of it, like youth or my bimu, I don't more rebel politicians, now of a sudden, their wishes and their demands or the thing that they dream that they come to reality are only things of disasters.
In a stampede to become the new NDC. And that's very shocking. What is being said? We were in power. We didn't sign the LGBT bill into law. You understand? We didn't. NDC promised to sign and they won elections. Now we are in opposition. We are insisting that they should do what we didn't do. Now we are the most strident advocates for signing the bill.
Obviously,
do you understand what is happening?
I don't intend to obstruct you.
No, please, you can. You can.
The MPP is not saying that they should do what we didn't do.
Did you listen to the press conference?
The MPP is saying that do what you promised. That's what the MPP is saying.
Which is what we didn't do.
The MPP is saying do what you promised.
Which is what we didn't do.
We didn't do it, but you promised to do it. Do it.
Fantastic.
Do it. Why not telling us that now you will not do it?
Master, Collins, please. Don't do that to yourself.
No, I'm just telling you
what you are saying is that
yes,
today you have taken the place of the NDC and are insisting that the NDC should do what you didn't do.
Yes.
That's what you're saying.
Yes.
You have become the new NDC.
Yes.
You are fitting into the shoes of the NDC. I would have thought that you would rather build your party as something different from the NDC. You understand? But that is not what is happening. In any case, and Moro, please bear me out. My position on this matter from day one, and Collins, I'm sure you bear me out, has been that, look, what two people do in their bedroom is not my business. I've always said that. It's not my business. In fact, I've said that if you go and place a hidden camera in the bedrooms of men and women who are married, what you would see, my goodness, you can handle. Okay? So that's not my business. My focus has always been on what to do in order to promote the ends of development. And I've been very consistent on this matter. Okay. Now, my worry is that I don't want my grandchild to go to school and be taught some of the things which were proposed to be taught in the schools. I don't even want to repeat them. I don't want that.
Yeah.
So I have an objection to imposing a certain romantic sexual order on children. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But why? Don't do it in my face. Don't do it in anybody's face. I mean, whatever you want, it's up to you. You understand? So that has been my stand. Now, what are the facts? As we speak now, there is no bill before the president for his signature.
That's true.
Alright?
That's true.
There's no bill before the president.
Could a bill
for his
expired with the previous parliament?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So how do you call the president to sign a bill? What bill? There's no bill.
It doesn't exist.
He cannot sign a bill which does not exist.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's strange. Some of these demands are strange. Now, interestingly, the NPP is in parliament. And the NPP can initiate the process now. Why is it not initiating the process now?
We have. Yeah. But the MPP is part of the bill, the private members bill.
New one.
Yes. Members of parliament from the MPP.
So move it in parliament.
We
Why
have
are you
moved
holding
it.
press conferences?
I'm telling you, it appeared on the order paper as far back as before even Christmas. It was taken off.
Who took it off?
Leadership, it was taken off.
Leadership.
In fact, the
leadership.
majority, you are aware, the majority leader came on the floor and said that there was an administrative error when there was none. I'm telling the Ankwesi, if the president wants to go to...
So
yes.
is that not where you should be tackling this problem? If you are so committed
Ankwesi,
to passing a bill
Ankwesi,
which makes homosexuality illegal,
Ankwesi,
is that not what you should be fighting then? Are you holding press conferences to call the president to sign non-existent bills?
we are holding press conference to even push the speaker to make this a priority on the floor.
No problem.
Yes, to make it a
But
priority
when
on
you
the
hold a
floor.
press conference and you call on the president to sign a bill which does not exist,
A
what are you
private
telling me?
members bill was brought to parliament.
Has it been
I'm
passed?
coming. A private members bill was brought to parliament by the majority leader and the majority chief whip
Yeah.
to take out the OSP. The president directed that bill to be dropped. That's how powerful the president is. If he wants it done, it will be done. It is just not a priority, and he has said it.
Collins,
I'm telling you.
please don't surprise me.
No, because I'm not surprising you.
Now let me make
I'm
the
not
point.
surprising you at all.
Please, now let me make the point. One of the cardinal principles of this democratic experiment we are engaged in is the principle of separation of powers. When members of parliament invite the president to interfere in their work, I have a problem.
Then I'm going to
Because it completely undermines that principle, which
Ghana has seen. Nina said 1 year before Quo Ghana has seen. Ya walkers are watchers a Ghana by him. Briar to a Yankee Bishop Yan and TSM. What then Crata tintin be a Piemont Nesum. Now Sankratana, what ya ban, what ya walkers is here, dear. Your new mobile good port to say ya. Kwanye first way in any problem publican AI system council. In Tiano Sani same, I bear for Fidian, see one of them. What by Yani a boshim, and any baby Alfred Baby Biano, Kama near Jinason, not Sike Dimu Safatanum, not yet Timmy Atum. Now, not say there's an answer to the who do be a woman, my gun, what here, and one must say, one is saying now, maybe a drink here, and one quiet in a pa. Sans a system went to and very young, not Sikama power shed him say, one bet me tiano, Nebusha, one more chia, and Manabrosom, one more shall see, one more child, one more same, Ego Ghana buying a so. Nenny pay ya, one must said ya, one must be a same. Sassy card one more GM, and yet Ghana Revenue Authority in penny for 1 and will go so at what GM, now what the sum Ghana are buying. Enti na no beto just a woman tea chia, ya can once MP, I will piece up and cast at the gate soon. Near Gusa, ya can once na Ghana Basso what tinty, coalition which I want yam, a year ready for carbon poom, traders advocacy group Ghana. One with the Atuja watchers and not.
So for Penny Regr3t 2024, can ya can be a Catholic Bishops Conference say, Woman Yachum, and Woman Kasa and for LGBTQI plus and a fine go see him. Sadia ye chua dear, as I said, you're sorry, Emma or can say, some Penny Kufado and science I bill one, obesim pam on one man demonstration, obesim Edia seat of government, actually, man Penny Kufado say. This nonsense must stop. Sabokai. And then there's of Penilo is that what's it in? In fact, LGBT Nyaman yourself. One Casacasa, Casas in Wiviano, as all Cotanasi. Why what Tanasi? Now what be sound who say? What be sound who passing there? Some more can ye? What who nimu? What dreamu? What this yamu? On Tias yemu. Sir President who fought on a tear kunya so say Ghana man benia. And can the old canon ray? Sana Obecanwana. The old canon rano and Casana Obecan. Me adia bakwa me mpekra wo me radio adwuma ma ye nyina mu ne say me mpesa me ka sofo bia ho asem asofo asem me mpeka kra a very uncomfortable for me me nya adia me kakra but say wo nyame kwan na wo de ato ho no say wo so ye sofo na wo beka no kra kire Ghana fo na nyame kwan trodo no eda ho asofo esese mu hu no kra we na mo kan na wo de ba be ye wo de be wada because wa kase president Mahama ye wadamfo wo ye would be a woni no country musam ni ade en ha me ni problem bia wo ho ba kanokre na ye hu se wa kanokre se de no a wo kan no bra na ban ba ko no kanasa ne me say me no odi an kan kwa me ye boa at least I can speak for myself and my brother odi an kan kwa me ye boa me mfere ho da se me ka say LGBTQI me time michi eyachi wade ma sorry ameko me na me wagidie ka say me ma sorry ameko Catholic no Catholic chiri ye time sa de no eya bonsam de se be ma say ma me kwan na me nware be ma oba se ma me kwan ma me nware oba the Catholic Church has been consistent said the tie nra no sa hwa ne ejina ne ene da achi nyina hwa ne ejina time wana Nana Sofopon, Joseph Osebunsu, Konongo Mampon, where President Ghana Catholic Bishops Conference, we spoke against it. And then under Nana Sofopon, Majukozi, we are still speaking against it. That is principle. Also, Lawrence said, and to person what say, the President Bakubi or Hodia and the no cry or Bible. But other person or Hodia, who no cry or Bible. Kauye Dia Nanke. Uye din na kwa nkahwe ya na nkeye pa osafo se woni mu a ade ba akwa wo so amanfo kafa wo me kam watie anope se enra na social media so ma se wo pa o yesi abanya ti board bi a o na behwe atonton state glass ni ade na oda board no su bi eno so ye eda nyina ka enra ansem a after we eba social media no so and the scientists papa but more than the issue statement say some ne de anya no kre ba we de wo kan de video ne wo ho yin nyina ate say wo say my yemfa LGBT nyama nyosem so on say president Mahama be kan kire say enye priorities esi a owie na Felix Kwachi ofosu be kan say LGBT no enye priority mayen e na won so de abeto so say me yemfa ahoden na wo de condemn o yetam na president Akufo-Addo tie akonwa so no sa ahoden na nkasofo pani Regr3t obi ebuwo na me hwe se ka de sa ahoden na be kasa a president Mahama say obua ora eye priority magana fo so ahu ade a na ye 20 priority 2024 then ye bedu 2026 the enye priority biom ade mo mbisa e ho sa asem no
Peace FM.
Fan kwa na dwindwin mu o koda adwene wo ho ensem a mebobɔ so fa kwa dwindwin mu na bisa ho se NPP ti yesu ne ye ban yi a ye de ne nam ho adwuma ase ye adwuma ase ye nye me pa to mi bisa o ye nya power ye beba 2028 ohun abato na ye koto no enough from any ye kofa 2028 abato no e kashi akọ and that from any ye kofa it is a yan ye suban any ye lackadaisical attitude ya ye display here me pa to mi bi so ya ready for power because yan ye NDC sika wo mu pompe gu wo mu campaign mu 2024 ni ene a wo maji go ye friends go concession mienu First all team said 2028 election Musikabe womu papa. Then people for mu will be. The youth of this country no yenjen watch na biem. Ye frey na pa ho adaben de ye die wu ene ye giedra eno ne ye pe. Enti obi anyone wa ba ba dwene future. Obi timi ekogina adokno ne nkinam so to waba. Ade
But said, "O nyame kwan na ode ato ho no." So wo so ye sofo na wo be ka no kura kire Ghana fo. Na nyame kwan dodo no eda ho asofo esese muhu no kura wei na mo kan. Na wo de ba be ye, wo de be wada because wa ka se president ma ye wadamfo. Wo ye would be a wo ne no country musam ni